Good afternoon, my dear friends. To all the Jews around the world, happy Rosh Hashanah. Actually, it's interesting because Rosh Hashanah is celebrating the beginning of the world when Adam and Eve were put on the earth. And I think that it's a great thing to be celebrated by all religions, traditions, backgrounds, because we are all human and we are all children of the same Adam and Eve, no matter what religion or tradition that we are following. I came on today because this is the best time to start looking into your life and seeing how you can forgive people who have wronged you, or forgive yourself actually if you have wronged anybody. Forgiveness and then gratitude are the two most important things that maybe as we start this new year, this Jewish New Year, for the whole humanity, we can all start to practice. In my book, Making a Commitment for Love, I have talked about forgiveness and gratitude. There are two different chapters, and I just want to read a couple of things from each chapter, just not to forget what I want to say, because the importance of forgiveness is so high for your own sake and for your family's sake and for your health. A lot of people, there have been a lot of studies on forgiveness. Even WebMD, that is pretty respected health website, talks about if you can bring yourself to forgive, you start enjoying life more because it starts lowering your blood pressure. There is an airplane up there, sorry. Okay, it's gone. It can produce a stronger immune system and a drop in the stress hormone levels in your blood circulation. Back pain, stomach pain, headaches may usually disappear if you think about something. Honestly, when you are mad at someone or you're holding a grudge against someone, you're hurting yourself, because I can tell you at least 1 out of 10, the other person who you have the grudge towards a lot of times does not have a clue that you're upset. And you're basically eating yourself from inside. You're thinking about it, that can create headaches. You're eating yourself from inside and you cannot digest life. So that creates stomach pain. Your blood pressure is in direct communication with all your body. So you are going to have a raised blood pressure, because if you're mad at someone, you're angry, your blood pressure starts going up. So learning how to forgive is one of the most important things that I would love to invite you to learn how to do for your own sake, your own health, mental, physical, and spiritual health. And the bitterness, the resentment, the depression that these negative feelings start creating in your blood system, in your brain system, in your cardiovascular system, they can all start subsiding as soon as you start forgiving the person who wronged you, or a lot of times yourself. Forgiving yourself is difficult because if you're mad at someone, you can disown them, you can break your relationship with them, you can say goodbye and good riddance, and you just go and never maybe go see them anymore. But how can you forgive yourself? That's the most important thing. One thing that really helps me for forgiving myself when I do something wrong is after I think about a bunch of stuff and I bother myself, I start meditating and I start sending love towards the person that wronged me. A lot of times when you think about why people do what they do and you put yourself in their shoes, it gives you an insight that those people who wronged you probably didn't know better, or something was bothering them so much, and you were probably the only person that they could dump everything on you. And at that time when everything was coming towards you, you probably were not in a good vibration yourself. Your vibration probably was low because maybe you were tired, maybe you had an issue. So you take it to heart. And taking that issue to heart directly takes you to your mind. And the mind and the heart and the whole body start hurting. So I would love for you to start trying, doing your best to put yourself in the other person's shoes. Don't take life so seriously. Give people the benefit of a doubt. If they wronged you, is because something is wrong with them, and it's not about you. A lot of times when you think about the fact that this person said something and it's not about me, that gives you some relief. So the other thing about forgiveness is if you think that refusing to forgive is not directly related to causing disease, again, according to WebMD, people who take that negative impact, that negative energy, and hold it inside them, especially memories, past wounds, things that you keep basically just going back and forth in your mind about and bother yourself with, they tend to have weaker immune system. Weaker immune system can be making you susceptible to cancer, God forbid. These days, corona, everything. And there have been studies that even in the cancer centers or cancer treatment centers of America, that they have a forgiveness therapy class for their patients, and they have seen a lot of improvement after these patients started forgiving themselves and forgiving others. A lot of their angers, frustrations, resentments started releasing, and after that, it's funny that people become healthier and they become more empathetic towards and compassionate towards others. As I said, put yourself in their own, other people's shoes. The other thing that's extremely important is gratitude. A lot of people think that everything gratitude, forgiveness, self-love, all this is cliche. Everybody's talking about it. Honestly, not having self-love, not having gratitude, not having forgiveness in you, those all create diseases in your system. So, but there are studies on gratitude as well, that gratitude can block toxic emotions. So the only way to fight something negative, a negative feeling, is coming and replacing it with a positive feeling. It's just like you cannot look forward and at the same time look backward. It's the same notion. So you cannot be happy and envious at the same time. It's the same thing. I mean, these are very, very simple things, but I'm just talking about this because we tend to forget. Even I tend to forget these things, and I have to keep reminding myself if something comes up. Gratitude can build psychological, social, and spiritual resources within a person. It can build friendships that can launch lasting relationships. Again, gratitude can have positive health benefits, just like forgiveness, such as reduced blood pressure, reducing stress, giving you peace of mind, bringing your making your immune system stronger. And that optimism that gratitude brings with it, it's the best thing that somebody can have in life. It's just wonderful to be optimistic. And, people think that some people are optimistic and they're crazy, or, it's much better to be optimistic and people think that you're crazy than being negative and keep getting sick. Think about it that way. A lot of people who are optimistic and they are grateful, they believe, they have a belief, they have a faith, and that faith, that belief is something extremely important that it keeps them on their feet, stronger and healthier. Gratitude can enhance your self-esteem because how you feel about yourself, and just importantly, when you feel good about yourself, you start feeling good about others. It's like I always say, misery likes company. So if you don't like yourself, you start not liking others. So it's the same thing with gratitude. If you like yourself, you start liking others. Your self-esteem goes up. You're happier. You're content. So please do your best to be grateful for the little things that you have in the world. And gratitude reduces materialism. Not that having good things and more money and good stuff is bad, but when all your concentration is getting, and not being happy with what you have, that can create stress. And we don't want stress. Honestly, life is stressful enough for each and every one of us in this world that we don't need more of that. And what else I want to say to you? Basically, I don't want to go too much into this. I want to encourage you to look at, I've been on the Persian TV every other Friday. I talked about Ophanim, the Yoga of Abraham, and I have all of them in English, in little clips that you can go on my YouTube channel or my website, and it teaches you, like we talk about gratitude on Thursdays. Thursdays are the day that you can be grateful for whatever you have in this life. So if you like, you can watch the Farsi one on my YouTube or my website, and the same as the English one. The English ones you can choose each day of the week and read up and watch it and do the exercises and the breathing. And that's the gift I can give you free of charge for this new year. So if you have any questions, anything that I can help you with, you can directly message me and I'll be more than glad to answer them. I wish you a beautiful year ahead. Beautiful, we call it Jewish New Year, but it's the beginning of the world, celebration of the beginning of creation that we are doing it. Oh, Susan John, thank you so much. Beautiful points. I love you. Happy Rosh Hashanah, Shana Tova, Rosie John, thank you for watching me. And I hope that I can see all of you in person soon, one of these days. So thank you so much. And keep being grateful. I'm grateful for all of you guys in my life. So, as always, love you very much. Until next time, see you. Bye bye.